Woo!
Hello, my beautiful stones and gems. I just fucking spilled alcohol all over my computer. I don't know what the fuck is going on. The devil, can y'all hear me?
We can hear you good.
The devil does not want me to go live today. Lord, I just spilled alcohol all over my computer.
Oh shit! Child, it was the spirit of Kenya.
Oh my god. Y'all, technical difficulties out the wazoo. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
this is so bad. Can y'all still hear me and see me?
yeah. Well, I mean, I can't. I don't know with the
Huh?
people. They oh the visuals is off.
Hold on 1 second. Because my computer is like malfunctioning. Hopefully it doesn't like break down on a nigga.
Right.
Okay. This is ghetto. I don't even know. Can we take it back to how it was?
Oop, oop. There we go.
I'm so sorry. Y'all, how y'all doing? Are we good
Okay,
now?
there we go.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
Nah, because we done got flipped around.
Y'all.
Mm.
Okay. I don't even know. Do you want to talk about housewives? I mean, we could just hurt. It's not much.
It's
I'm gonna
not
let.
much,
Do you have your notes?
child. Uh, I mean, it's a couple of things that we could talk about with the housewives. Um, or you want to just wait till El Teddy come in and then
No,
because
we can get started. I'm sorry. I'm like all
no,
over
I'm
the
saying
place.
wait to talk about housewives. We could do other things.
Oh, we can talk. I think we should start off with the housewives tea just to get it out the way.
Just to get out the way. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what was this? What episode was this, child? Episode 9?
And
10, child. Okay. Oh Lord, child. Um.
I should have stopped my camera when I was trying to get myself together.
mm,
Okay, whatever. Go ahead. Let me start off. Let me
Right,
say.
because
So
I'm
I
trying to
think that
remember how things. How
I have my notes. So
okay. All right.
it starts off with, and I apologize, y'all. I'm sure people will be coming in soon. Okay, so it starts off with Kenya and Brooklyn, and Brooklyn meeting Kenya's father for the first time. Now, my question is, why the fuck is he just now meeting his
For the first
granddaughter?
time.
Isn't that what they said?
You be waiting until the season start to have family reunions when the cameras is on.
Right. That's your girl. That's your friend.
She is, but I gotta hold her accountable. I believe in holding your friends accountable.
She definitely said that though, right?
I'm not sure, but looking back, I mean, it did kind of seem like, oh yeah, this is your grandpa. Like, girl,
Child. I mean, is there anything that stood out in this? I mean, because we could just. Is there anything that you want to talk about in this episode? There's a couple things that I want to talk about because most of the shit happened at the branch.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Any thoughts? My first question is why the fuck is Courtney here? Why does she keep on bringing? Let me not curse in the first 5 minutes. Why the heck is Courtney here? Why she keep on bringing her baby daddy everywhere? Like,
Yeah, it's who that man. We don't know. We don't remember who that man was. We don't know who you are, girl. We so tired with your the damn veneers is making your damn face. You know how they said how Heavily had the overbite and the underbite, child, when she got her damn
over
veneers.
yonder bite faces.
Over underbite, child. It's like, this is my baby daddy. I know you know. I'm like, girl, shut the hell up.
But it's like we
Not
all. I
giving.
mean, were your parents married?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. My parents were, and my dad definitely did not travel everywhere my mom went, like when they
Mm-hmm.
weren't together anymore. So I'm just confused. Like, if y'all not together anymore, why do you keep on calling, introducing him as like, oh, this is my baby, this is my BD?
Mm-hmm. Child, to make sure keeping Ralph warm. Ooh, let me stop, child. Anyway, child.
Child.
Mhm. We get a remnants of Sheree versus Drew. Now I did want to get into Drew today because I like Drew, but Drew, girl, what are we doing? This
What
whole
are
episode, child, are you really mad at Sheree? Like y'all don't be doing the same shit. Y'all both be shady to each other. This is so made up, but I don't want to go
for
too
the
far in.
camera?
But yeah, what did you have to say about the dinner?
Wait, the brunch or
Brunch, yeah, the brunch, yeah.
um pretty much they was talking about why is there hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Pretty much they were shading Kenya for Marlo dating her dude.
Oh yeah, that was the thing too. Yeah. Because apparently Marlo had talked to the guy or went on a date or some shit like that.
But isn't Marlo a high class prostitute?
Yeah,
So
that
he
was
solicited her services?
yeah, that was one of her clients. Um, and she thought it was a date, and it wasn't. You know, you got paid. You were compensated, girl. And at the end of the day, child, is more the more I look at this man too, I'm like, he get uglier every time I see him on screen.
I don't think he's ugly. I just don't think he's nothing to talk about.
Like, no, he is giving one of the housewives of New Jersey husbands, child. Like,
Oh, don't do that.
it's not all the way ugly, but like, kind of like, girl, you're trying to be something. Like, I'm like, who is this man?
I know what I want to talk about.
What do you want to talk
Who is this man?
about? No,
Papo, who is this woman?
child, who jump scare? That's Drew Sidor. Oh, let me stop.
That's Hazel. That's
Because you know,
Nasally.
because she's trying to capture Drew's low, because Drew got a little thick. She got a thick chin. Not trying to say nothing. I'm not trying to say nothing. It suits Drew well, but it don't suit Sheree well, honey. Because that girl, that chin is too robotic. Yeah, I don't know.
I think that she did too much work on her
Yeah.
nose. She
Ooh.
got that swollen. I'm sorry, I should have gave you a warning, but she has like that swollen nose thing going on when you adjust it too many times.
Yeah, it's probably got to set in. That's how Madonna was. Like Madonna's face was puffy as hell when she was still getting on the surgery job, but now it's kind of like down. It's gotta set in. Like when you just put on makeup.
Stop it. I'm sorry. I am all over the place with this motherfucker with this live child. Like first the sound went out, the fucking live turned off. I'm trying to just keep it together.
No, I get it. No, it'd be like that on a live. That's why I love doing pre-records.
Right. Um Kenya for not having a man.
Yeah. How long do you think that's gonna like? You think it's gonna get like serious, or we not gonna see this man ever again?
This episode is just really bad. Like
Surprisingly, the viewers it did pretty well. It did better than most episodes. I was like, oh,
you said how long? I mean, my only thing with this episode, and I'm waiting for Teddy to come in, but I want to hear his opinion because I'm just like, I don't see how y'all can shade Marlo. Like, oh well, obviously it didn't work out with him because obviously she didn't do it right. Because he's not with her anymore. And it's like, okay, you could say the same thing about every man that you've ever been with. Like, by your logic, clearly you're doing something wrong as well because you struggle with maintaining a relationship when you clearly want one. And I think that that's really the problem.
yeah.
I think that the men can smell the desperation on her, and that's why they don't fuck with her.
Not smell the desperation, child. Can you? I be feeling bad for my girl, but she really just be out there looking boo boo the fool every time. I mean, I don't know. I mean, this man, hopefully, I don't even know why she even talking to somebody right now. You are still in the process of a divorce. Like that's just so. I think that is
because she needs a man. That's the part that y'all are not getting. Like she needs constant male validation, and when she doesn't get it, she don't know how to act.
She probably was one of the ones that always got it back in the day, but then when you got a little older,
I mean, I know plenty of older women that still have relationships. So what is it?
I don't know, child. Kenya, I think it's personality because Kenya is a cute girl, but she just it's the personality.
Child, who's next?
Who is next on the docket?
Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Make sure y'all share the live, like the live, so we can get the likes up, more engagement. The more engagement, the more people show up. Cause we're trying to give y'all a show. We started off rough, but we here. We in this.
We still here.
Yes, sir. All right, who's next? They mentioned the thing about her what's her name? Drew not paying her chef. I don't care. Do
Oh
you?
yeah. Like Sheree brought that shit up. I was like, girl, first of all,
You're one to talk.
you are definitely one to talk. But then Drew also getting offended because girl, it's a thousand. If you don't pay that girl that $1,000, but see, let me tell you, ooh, you know what? I'm gonna wait till we get to the dinner because that's when she goes off and because I got some theories on that ass.
Hey y'all.
Hey,
Hey, friend.
Betty.
Were you able to share the chat because we got kicked out and now we're back? Did you get the
Okay,
new
I
update?
haven't shared it yet.
You need me to show you send you the new one?
No, it should be live, right?
Yes, live. All right, you got it.
So I'll hold on. Give me a second. Let
Take
me
your
go.
time. No, you take your time. We're like literally all over the place. I
We are.
spilled alcohol over my computer. I'm surprised that I'm still here. So yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's out here.
It's a Wednesday. It's a yeah, and they had me at another location today, and it was
I have a job interview tomorrow and Friday.
okay, perfect. Oh, you
Yeah.
hold on.
Your girl is ready. Medusa ready to go back to work
You ready
because
to go back to work?
I am.
You don't want to be a housewife?
No. I do.
Housewife.
But it's just not in this economy. This economy is not sustainable for that. Like we need to, you know,
You need 2 incomes. Yeah,
we
I
need
get
two
it.
incomes. You really need three. Quiet as it's kept.
I can't believe yo. But back when I was in high school, child, and I used to watch Housewives all the time. Like I wanted to be a house husband so bad. Like I'm like, I'm gonna give me a rich man. I'm gonna be a house husband in the house. You know, cooking and cleaning.
That should drive you crazy after a while. Sometimes you need human interaction.
But yeah, after really getting into it and growing up and realizing that that's a lot of these girls, they get into these marriages and then they be breaking up with them and then you be shot of luck because you signed a prenup, and I'm just like,
not only that, like I also wanted to be like a full-time influencer, and I'm starting to rethink that too. I'm like, do I really want to like record every aspect of my life? Like that shit is exhausting. Like I like making videos just for fun, but not like.
And then being underpaid too. Ooh, let's not get into that. Because I was about to fight TikTok the other day. Because I'm like, first of all, why when this post got so and so, it made so and so, but this post that almost is at 1 million views. Like I be wanting to. Ooh, child, I'm telling you, I might just get into finance. I might be a broker one day. Chad, I might do a whole 180.
I'm not mad at it. I'm sorry. We just like went off on a tangent.
Yeah, we got off on
because Housewives of Atlanta is so boring. Okay, so yeah.
Okay, I shared. Okay. Okay.
They should be coming in soon.
I mean, I guess we can go to the trip. Like they traveled to the trip, and Candy got bubble guts, and she was.
Teddy, did you have anything to say about the brunch before we move on to the trip?
Wait, there was a brunch?
There was a brunch.
Oh yeah, with her husband. I will say my boo, Aaron Ross, he was so cute.
Who?
Oh, he was so fine.
Who?
Aaron Ross. Sonya husband.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I just know him. I literally just know him as Sonya's husband. I don't know his like.
I know him as the safety. Well, he played safety for the Giants, not cornerback. He played safety. That's where I know him from, and I know Sonya from track. See, I don't know them I know them from actual sports. So seeing them, well, Aaron hasn't diminished himself. He's still Aaron. But Sonya, girl, I used to hold you in such high estimation, and now, girl, I just be looking at you like, girl, go back to running, go back on the track.
But, girl.
Oh, don't do that.
No, because it be forced sometimes though. I'm like,
yeah, it is.
You do it. It's natural. Okay.
No, hers is forced though. I feel like, what do you think? She's like cosplaying Jamaican culture. A lot of them do.
I wouldn't go that far because I could tell her parents are real. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about her though, not her parents.
Like when she raised in America.
I feel like she's one of those assimilated. Because growing up in Miami, I've grown up around a lot of second or first generation born in America. People from the Caribbean. So from whatever island, be it Jamaica, Bahamas, Haiti, and so forth, they can turn it on and turn it off. So you can see them in one conversation and have no clue that they, have that in them, and they get around their family and you like, who is this person? Like they
Yeah.
morph into, and the whole accent and everything comes out. So I'm not gonna say it's forced, but I feel like she's trying to toe the line where she doesn't want to come off as hardcore, authentically Jamaican because she feels like that may not come off as popular. I don't know. I feel like if anything, she's not being genuine to who she really is by not showing enough of her Jamaican side or really just really going there like that.
Just like how you said some of them turn it on and turn it off, I feel like she be turning it on when the cameras come on. And it's
Mm-hmm.
just like that's how it comes off to me. It comes off very performative. Um
Yes.
and I
Yeah.
feel like honestly her being Jamaican is what like made her interesting. And like outside of her Jamaican culture, she really is kind of fucking boring. Doesn't really have much going on.
You know what I said last time. You're not that girl.
Stop it.
Okay.
This woman be great.
Trying to be friends with these girls. You're not friend. We're not friends, honey. You're not, girl. Anyway, I feel like I'm missing something with that brunch, but I think that's pretty much it, right? That's
I don't even remember what happened at that. Oh, I remember. Didn't Drew and Sheree have a back and forth?
yeah. We did talk about that, but it was
I don't even remember what the back and forth was about. That shows you how much I gave a shit.
because Drew asked, no, Sheree asked, was like, oh, what about the assistant that you guys that's suing you and all that? She was trying to get information on that, and it was like, did you not pay them? And like, are you paying them? Like, she literally asked, are you paying the people that's doing the event? And I'm like, Sheree,
You have some nerve.
Right, you got a whole lot of nerve because you don't pay nobody. We don't even know if you still paid all of the people who built that house that don't belong to you no more.
girl, she didn't even pay Alibaba.
Girl, what's next? We barely talked. We talked about let's just hurry up and get to this Portugal scene so I can just say what I want to say about this whole episode. We can go on to the next topic. Is there anything that sold out in the Portugal scene? Because there's just one thing that I wanted to say, and then I'm
Okay,
I
so
don't even remember Portugal. Like that shows you how much I remember.
the show is really bad. Like
it
it's
was
It
it
really
was
was
horrible.
yeah. And poor Candy had the bubble guts child. She was shitty kitty.
Oh, I do remember. Y'all remember at the brunch when Candy got up and left all abrupt and
Yeah.
told Todd, like, come on, let's go. I didn't like that. I didn't like the way she was talking to Todd. I don't know if it was
She was like,
edited weirdly.
"Uh,"
Did y'all see that?
but
And
Candy always doing that. She was like, I'm ready to go. Like when she ready to go, she will drag Todd out.
she
Yeah.
just talked to him like he was like her doorman or something. Like, let's go.
But
Like, come on, let's go. Let's
that's
go.
how
It's just
Candy do.
like, I don't know if it was edited weirdly, but I did not like that interaction. It's like, you ain't got to be disrespectful.
Can't Yeah, that was kind of like, and he out there with all of the guys, with the boys. Men don't like to be embarrassed when they with their boys. You know what I'm saying?
That is
But
not his
again,
boys. They do not hang out like that. But go ahead.
No, I'm not saying like they're best friends, but that's what you would consider the boys. You out there with a
Mhm.
group of men, y'all outside, and the wives inside. So those are the boys at that point, for
right.
all intents and purposes. And
Hmm.
no man, especially no goddamn heterosexual man, want to be out there with the fellas hanging out. We shooting the breeze, shooting the shit. You know what I'm saying, and so forth. And you come out beckoning him like he's errand boy,
Like
servant to
he's a
boy. You
child. Yeah,
boy.
even a child. I wouldn't even want I don't even think a child would want to be chastised like that in front of anyone. Like, come on, let's go. I said go, let's go. All right. Like it was just like I did not like that. And it's like that's how you talk to him in front of people, in front of cameras, and in front of people. I'm like, well, how the fuck do you talk to him when nobody's around?
Mhm.
There was a way to do that. Like you could have set the tags. You could have said, you could have even looked outside, like, hey baby, you gonna be ready to go in a little bit, or something. It just came off
Y'all
real
wanted her
like
okay, wait. Y'all wanted her to be gentle, like, babe, let's go. Like, I mean,
No, it's just a way that she could have
it's a way to do it.
tapped him on his shoulder and been like, "Baby, you ready to go? I'm ready to go," and just left it at that. But for her
mhm.
to be like calling, hollering after him on top of her, on top of the balcony. Like, yeah, I said snapping her fingers and all of that. It was not. It
like
wasn't a good look.
Todd. I'm like, oh, child, she
It
be
was
treating.
like, oh, okay.
That's that assistant.
That's right. That's how she talked to her man, I guess. Anything else stood out, child?
No, I feel like we getting bits and pieces every time, and then every time we go to the trip, we come back.
Right. Right.
No, I mean, but it just really, when they got to Portugal, when they first got there, everybody was getting situated. Those hotels looked.
They were nice. They were nice.
Kenya could learn, but see, the thing about it is though, Kenya used to do good trips back in the day. Back when Nene and them was, because she was showboating. That's when she was trying to showboat.
Yeah.
But girl, this is like the girls need to learn. Even the girls in Housewives of Potomac need to take heed.
Well, wait a minute. Can we get them to stop playing in our faces? Oh, Sheree, you did a really good job with it. Girl, Sheree ain't did a goddamn thing. Stop playing. We in season 15. Stop playing in our fucking faces.
Bravo did this.
Bravo did it. He said, "Look, you girls don't know how to pick a good apartment, hotel, and we girl." Because no, remember that one time they went somewhere. It was when Claudia and Nene got into it.
They went to Mexico or Puerto Rico or something.
Yes, and I remember that one time Phaedra and Nene was like, "Girl, I'm about to climb back in my room." I was like,
do y'all miss? I know this is off topic, but do y'all miss Claudia Jordan?
Claudia should come back. I can see it. I can see her getting into it with somebody, even though she's annoying. She is annoying, but like she kind of kept people on the show though. Like that was a good season. That was like one of his last pretty okay good seasons.
I'll take Claudia over Eva.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. And Claudia got a little bit more going on. She's been working.
You shaded the fuck out of Eva just now. Eva has a job.
Where? Oh yeah, she worked for Tyler.
Girl, right. playing a goddamn freaking madame.
And apparently, is that what it is? The Queen's Court or something like that. And apparently, it's a good show because I heard that people like it.
They only say it's good because they get to see meat.
Yeah. Anybody can sit there and do a madame. I could be a madame.
A madame?
I'll be just like that girl off that movie. She's like, you listen to me.
They show actual meat on there?
Yep.
So they show actual meat on there?
Some are prosthetics, and some are actual.
So they can show actual factual meat on there, but they couldn't show the fight with Jocelyn and Amber?
But that's because that show Queens whatever, it doesn't come on regular BET. And when it does come on regular BET, they edit out the scene.
Neither does the College Hill though. That come on.
Now Ruthless doesn't come on regular BET either until they edit it out. But on Ruthless, they show actual meat and prosthetics too. Now with BET College Hill, Alabama State said, "No, ma'am, no God. Okay, you are not going to represent our university in this way. No, ma'am, no God."
I can see that. That makes sense.
Girl, they said, "Girl, we are an institution of higher learning. Y'all better be glad we okayed this. Please be clear. What you're not going to do is show this on television."
Let me tell you something. There be fights going on campus all the time. Them dudes.
Oh, it does on every campus. White, black, blue,
they go in the dorms.
However,
they still don't want to broadcast it.
Because they sanctioned BET coming in there, so they don't want that to be the representation. I don't blame them though. I don't blame them either.
It's not. Yeah, you know when black people do something, it gets a worse. We're judged at a harsher, and than it is with non-black and black. Whatever white people. Anything else in this episode? I was just telling, I'm just tired of them. I'm tired of them talking about marital statuses and like Kenya and Marlo's relationship. I'm tired of it. Like that's it. That's all I'm at.
But one more thing that I want to say, because I had a theory, because the way that the reason why Drew is acting like this, and I said this on Twitter, I said, I think Ralph slept with that damn girl. That's suing them. Cause like, girl, she said it's not about the $1,000. It's not. Then what else is it, girl? And then she wasn't starting to say no. I'm like, girl.
Oh, the girl who said that they ain't pay, she ain't paid her
$1,000, girl. It's not about the money. Then what else is it?
I mean, I didn't understand why they were like, oh, $1,000. I'm like, bitch, $1,000 is a lot. If I
and then she wanted to cook, and she's not a cook. Like, it's
I hate
like,
when people. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry. I just hate when people make it seem like I'm broke because I want my money. I don't give a fuck if it's $100. Like, if you owe me money and I provided a service for you, like, you're the broke one for not paying it. I'm not the broke one for suing you for what you owe me. I don't get that.
You better be lucky I ain't put another 1,000 on it.
Right. Well, now that would be broke. Pay me what you owe. I don't know.
We'll see what happens next time, child.
Any thoughts before we move on?
I have thoughts. I blame Darren because if you recall last week, Darren was the one that said, "Oh, I'm excited about next episode. It look good. And I said, girl, we go out. You said that. And then go back.
We're gonna roll the tape.
Roll the roll that beam footage back. I vividly remember. I thought about that when I was watching this episode. I said, I remember Darren said, well, this look like it's gonna be a good episode. Next episode. And in my mind, I said,
well, I've been saying
because I've seen Drew and Sheree arguing. I thought it was gonna be like really big, but then when we seen this, it's like
I don't expect no good episodes from here on out. Let's be clear.
I've been saying that since episode 1, since the premiere episode. Everybody was like, "Oh, this was a good episode. It's looking like it's gonna be a good season." I was like, I thought every episode 1 was all over the place, and it's been all over the place ever since.
The only good episode.
Side note, because this episode went shit. Can y'all break down the fight for me? Because I was out of town this weekend when it all broke, and I saw the video. But I don't know the breakdown of who hit who drug who is that in the yellow? Yes. Who was that in the yellow that snatched the bitch by the weed and drug her?
I can play it.
It was jump scare.
I can play it. I mean, are we done with this? Are we
we're done. We just
okay.
We've been done 15 minutes ago.
Here,
don't put the jump scare on, child.
Here, let me pull up the clip. Is this it? Y'all need it again?
I'm just
that is yellow that went over there and said, "Get over here!"
But who was the blonde in the back? That had to be Karen. Was Karen there? Oh, I don't think Karen would be there, no, because it wasn't.
I wish it was big. We needed it to be bigger so it could be like bigger. You know how we could have us on the side and have it big over here.
Can I?
Hopefully, I mean the camera crew was there. So... Oh, okay. Where you muted?
I'm trying to. How do I like this?
You would have to do like a strip. I would say you would have to do like a share screen.
Oh shoot, I'm sorry.
And then go on Instagram on your computer and then like share it like that. That's usually how I do it. That way you could do like full screen from the actual post.
The present share. Okay, I'm gonna figure it out. But wait,
yeah, on present.
Okay, on present. Okay, I'm gonna do it next time. But it looked like Wendy.
Wendy was fighting like that. Wendy, girl.
It looked like didn't it look like Wendy in the yellow?
No, I don't think so.
No.
It's so grainy for me and so small. I just couldn't make out who was who. They say it was the new girl and Deborah, Madam the Muppet. Remember the Muppet Madam?
Woo,
Yeah.
jump scare.
Girl. Yeah.
Oh no, you can't put that one on there. You got to stop putting that one on there.
I'm never deleting this from my overlay.
She
I
look
swear.
like
Never deleted. Never deleted.
For the people who just came in, it's like this is not a Facetune app. Like your face
girl
naturally looks like that. She was
Is
giving
it
her
me? I
ass.
don't see the chat.
giving you
Am I the
drink.
only one not seeing the chat?
I don't see the chat either. Are people talking to her?
I have no idea. I don't know. I can't see anything, but StreamYard tried to make me log in just now.
What?
I don't know what's happening. I'm just
I
here.
don't know either. It's
StreamYard is doing a lot tonight.
a lot.
Hmm.
I don't see the chat either. But I know people are definitely coming in and out. Yeah, she got her ass whooped.
The new girl or Deborah?
Deborah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, Deborah. No. They said Deborah won. Well, people said Deborah won.
Oh, Deborah. Oh,
No.
I don't know the new girl yet. Not to like her, so I know
saying
Deborah.
Deborah got her ass whipped.
Because they said it was because the story was Deborah and Candace have been getting into it. They was at the event, and then Wendy's friend, I forgot, I think her name is Ariana or Ari or something, or Tiana, but she jumped in defense of Candace, and that's when Deborah and the girl started fighting. So it's the friends. They said that Deborah got the best of her. That's what a source said. Close to.
We just saw the video. We can clearly see. I know it's grainy, but we can.
Oh, I don't clearly know who is who. I don't know who is who.
Apparently, Deborah is the one in the blue that's getting her ass whooped. Like,
oh, Deborah is in blue. Wait, go back. I couldn't even make out the blue. Okay.
Let's do it again.
And we got to define what is losing in a fight though, because okay, she may have got floored at the end, but that don't mean that she lost. She could have tripped.
The person who's doing all the swinging is not the
Yeah, somebody was clearly tagging somebody.
She was in blue. She was doing the swinging.
So I might got the color, but whoever's doing the swinging is not Deborah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, and Deborah and anyways, speaking of housewives drama. Child.
Ooh.
Looking just like his daddy.
Why? Who is his daddy?
Bob Whitfield, cockeyed ass.
There ain't no Bob Whitfield.
Bob Whitfield is Sheree's ex-husband.
Oh
wait, girl, wait a minute.
Rolling.
And we know that ain't Greg's son, because Greg is Greg's daddy.
Does he not look like Bob though? He look like Bob.
So ugly. He is so not cute to me, and never been cute. Neither one of the boys are cute. Nene has her moments where she looks good, and to me, Greg wasn't bad looking for an older man, but them boys, girl, I don't know what happened.
No, that one time Tia made that read, she was like, "We all know Nene's kids look exactly like her." I was like, "Ooh."
I wouldn't go that far because Nene don't look like them. Nene don't look like them at all. Both of them boys look like their daddy. But they didn't get none of the cute genes at all. I was like, oh.
I mean, Nene is
you need to keep them on camera, Nene.
But yeah, y'all heard this story. He got arrested for. So was he trying to distribute fentanyl, or was he?
I don't know, but he used his brother's name, bitch. I had that happen to me before.
No, yeah, right. That happened in the family child. That be happening.
Happened to me one time, and I had to fuck my brother. Let me shut up.
Yeah, I would have to fuck somebody up too. Because why the fuck would you do that?
They said there was several court filings with the younger brother's name on there before they realized it was not the younger brother.
So he's done this before.
Yeah.
Well, he did that before, but in this particular case, this is not new. This has been going on for a while. We're just finding out. And several documents in the matter has Brent name on there and not Bryson.
Why
Just
does he do
trifling.
that? Why did
Because the bitch is trifling as fuck.
that's just so like what? I wouldn't even think. I get giving a fake name, but why the fuck would you give your brother's name?
Hmm. The boy,
Like,
didn't the brother just have like a stroke or something? Was the
yes,
brother in the hospital or something?
at 19. Now, who the fuck getting a stroke at 19? I don't know if he has
Yeah.
asthma or something.
It was a lot that happened with him. I mean, remember when they was like when he did that damn TikTok post and everybody saw
Mhm. And they were trying to say he was gay and stuff
he
like
Hey,
raping
that.
the
I
girl?
think he
yeah.
was just doing the most.
Yeah.
And poor Nene. Now, one thing I will say, I hate when people try to put this all on Nene. I would venture to say Nene probably did right by those boys, but people gonna be people.
I
Men
agree.
gonna be men. We all, if you got siblings, you don't grew up in a house where y'all had the same training, same home training, same rules. Some of y'all come out all right. Some of y'all still fucked up in the head. Like we came from two different households. You don't have a sibling like that where it just feel like,
Yeah.
did we grow up in the same house? Because clearly you and me ain't the same.
So now I'm about to tell my personal business,
Oh
right?
Lord.
I have three brothers. One of us, we did grow up in the same house. We have the same mom. The other ones, we have different moms, so they all grew up in different houses. You know, they grew up with their mamas. So I'm not gonna say which one is which, but you can clearly tell who's my mama's kids and who are not. And I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Mm.
Child, that don't even matter on my side. Because we could have grew up in the same house, same rules, same values and everything. Be looking at oh, you do realize we grew up in the same household, same everything, and you just a totally different person. Somebody would think we were from completely different families.
I know someone who's like that too.
That's a mess. That's why I say, as a parent, you do everything you can. You do the best you can. You do everything in your power. But at the end of the day, people are people.
But
Yeah.
They're
is
gonna be who they
it
are.
just me or that sibling that is like where the fuck did you come from type shit? Aren't they usually boys? I find that usually it's like the girls that are on the straight and narrow, maybe even, and if the boys on the straight and narrow, they're usually gay. But them heterosexual boys, them shithead men, black men, them be the ones where it's like, just fuck it up every time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, cause my little sister is she's way out of her goddamn mind. I don't know where they found her at. I don't know what alien pod they picked her out of.
Not alien pod.
God, my sister is a wild piece of work.
She's a wild card. What's her sign?
What is her sign? She is a uh
She's
I think
Aquarius.
Scorpio, November 8th. I think that's a Scorpio.
Ooh, not the
Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Well, there you go.
There you
See?
go.
That's Scorpio, right?
Mhm.
That
Okay.
Real bad.
when I heard this story though, all I thought was, you done lost your damn mind. When you get your mind back, you come and call me.
No, what I thought about was, well, if you were so rich, why your kids stealing from Walmart? Remember, she was like, "Oh, you don't bring up the kids. We teach our kids to be on the straight." But like you said, Teddy, I'm on you with this. Now, usually I will say, no, I do think that your kids are a direct reflection of the parents. But in this case, I do think that Nene has done right by them boys, and
Mhm.
she just got an ain't shit ass son. He just
Yeah,
ain't shit.
he just ain't shit.
Period. Fentanyl.
Now, you got to take the good with the bad, Nene.
Mm.
Them is your boys. And when the girls want to dog walk you and drag you, they will read you down and they will talk about your boys. Just be ready, Nene. They're going to talk about your boys.
Hey,
They're going to talk
Montrez.
about them.
I
Hey,
mean,
Montrez.
you see the title Nene Leak's son arrested. I mean, that's the story. It's not it's always
If
goes
he
back to
wasn't Nene
Nene.
Leak's son, he'd just be another mugshot.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
And not the fentanyl.
Okay.
Killing people.
Are we gonna talk about the elephant in the room, child?
Let's get into it, child, because I not another juicy smoulier.
I'm still hurt about Jussie. I'm still holding on to about a 0.08% chance that he may have been telling the truth. I'm one of the last people that you know what I'm saying.
No.
And I know he was lying, but I still am holding on to a 0.8%, just like a blood alcohol. 'Cause, you know, I just am holding on to maybe a point. Like you would think I was a member of the Smollett family, the way I'm still trying to hold on for dear life.
So for me, you got one chance to make me look stupid, and I'm done with your ass. And so Jesse did that. Like I was really holding on at one point,
I
but
was holding on.
this shit wasn't adding up, and I had to, take my L. With this situation here with old girl, we're gonna say her name, Carlee Russell.
I feel like it's 50-50 with her. It's 50-50.
I didn't even really pay attention to the story. Even right now, I don't even know all of the gory details. All I know is something about she saw a baby, went missing, they found her, nice alive. I didn't even really care that much because, like I said, I had a lot going on this weekend. So as things was going on, I was like, why do I care? Okay, because I felt normally my hunches are never wrong. In the beginning, the whole baby situation here and there, I was like, well, where's the baby?
Right.
And so after that, I was like, something. No, I can't. I said I can't be bothered with
Well,
it. I had
obviously,
too much going on.
what people were thinking was trafficking at the time, and they said maybe they used the baby as bait, so the baby is probably back in their possession, and the story got so big that they gave her back because it's like, okay, it's too much eyes on us. That's a theory that I would have been like, that's 10 toes down. That's what happened. But now, girl, after this,
Now we hear bathrobes and Cheez-Its and shit.
bathrobes and
How did we get to bathrobes and Cheez-Its and the movie Taken? Right. Is the movie Taken where they was yelling, "Give me back my son"? No, that was with
Halle Berry.
No, that was with the racist guy. Mel Gibson. That was with Mel Gibson. Give me back my son.
Mel Gibson's racist?
I'm sorry, he's anti-Semitic.
I'm just playing.
Liam Neeson.
That right. This is the one with Liam Neeson and the daughter, right?
He's definitely racist.
Okay.
That whole.
Either way,
but no, you want to tell the facts or
no? I don't know the facts. Please. I don't think there are any facts.
Well, let me just say what's been reported. Okay.
What's being reported?
What's been reported? Allegedly. Okay, because we don't want to get Tasha Cade up in here. Okay. Now, so from my understanding, the girl said that she saw the baby and she got out the car and she called the cops and then she called her family and then they heard some things and she was, taken away by the abduction. Now, she was found in her house. There's been reports that people have saw this girl walking on the road. They looked through her phone because remember she left her phone in the car, and they said the Secret Service were able to look through the phone and actually like see that she was searching up like how much does an Amber Alert cost or the movie Taken and
like who Googles that?
I don't believe that.
Who would Google how much does an Amber Alert cost? I didn't even know there was a cost associated
or how
with
to do an Amber Alert, how to make an Amber Alert.
Headbang Princess. I don't believe that. I'm sorry. This is where the whole she might very well be lying, but I'm never going to. It's the same thing with Jussie Smollett. Like I'm never going to trust the police over a black person. Period. Especially no black woman. So I don't give a fuck if she's lying or not. Like regardless.
And then she's also not speaking on it. Now let me say this.
Let me say this. And if somebody, God forbid, raped her and
that's probably the best thing for her to do, not to speak on it. Because if she come out and speak on it, every word, syllable, letter, and character of what she says is going to be overanalyzed.
You need to let these people know to stick with the story. But let me just say this. Let her had been abducted in real life. Let's say she was abducted. But now what we see this going on, these cops are trying to make it seem like she was lying. So it would be a real fucked up situation if she really got abducted and whatever happened to her, and now she got to go to jail because people don't believe
her. I think that the cops were negligent.
I would be going to Robbie Roberts. I would be going to
why did they even have a press conference about this?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That because
East Alabama.
Like they handled that all wrong. You were not supposed to have this press conference about it. if you're still investigating, still finding out, why are you giving out all of this information anyway?
Because they're trying to create this narrative that she's lying. Like,
Exactly.
and that's the part that I don't like. I don't like that shit. And y'all don't do that shit with these little white heifers that go missing.
Let's be
Mhm.
clear. This is Alabama. Let's be clear. This is racist ass Alabama, governed by that dyking ass lesbian who's a whole racist KIV. So, girl,
Please get him.
no, she's somewhere scissoring her ass off right now. KIV and her racist. You gotta know how horrible the people are in the great state of Alabama and some of the horrible atrocities they have going on in that state right now, doing everything in their power to take voting rights away from black people, to take even the ability for the city of Birmingham to police and govern itself. They're trying to even take that away from them and say, oh, it's under state control, even though it's a city and they don't like the fact that this city is governed by, is majority black and governed by black people. We got to go back and just say, yeah, even if she is lying, why y'all even on television talking about this?
Right.
Yeah, like why did this topic become so viral? Like it became.
That's what I didn't understand. Like,
It's given. I'm mad that we allocated resources to find this nigger. And so now we need to
exactly.
if we're gonna
because
use,
there are so many legitimate black women and girls that are really out there, really missing. Did y'all devote this amount of time, effort, and resources to it? Did you? Are y'all over here doing Google, checking their recent internet history? Are y'all looking at surveillance cameras trying to find out? Y'all ain't doing none of that. Or because y'all knew or had an inclination that this may not be true, now this is going to be the one that y'all hold up as the standard for, well, we tried, and this is what y'all had going on, so we ain't trying no more.
And I find it so weird because I thought they just looked through her phone because the phone was left at the car. Secret Service actually was able to get through her.
And I'm
like, that's girl. I'm about to.
I mean, it doesn't even matter, even if you delete it or not. Like, they can pull up records. Nothing is deleted. Let's be for real. But I'm surprised that they were even able to consent to that.
Because that's an invasion of privacy.
This whole story makes my asshole itch.
It do. Like, it's so. And then there's people in the comments. It's the low grade, the shade room delegate over here talking about some, oh my god, she's a new Jessie. Here, look, here's the thing.
My thing is, I'm one who wants to believe the victim.
Yes.
Until that, just like y'all tell me someone's innocent until proven guilty when they commit a crime. If somebody says that they were a victim of a crime, I want to believe that victim until there's conclusive evidence that they were not a victim. And so that's why with the Jessie situation, to the bitter end, and I told y'all, even maybe if you press me, I might even still not. I want to believe the victim. And even in this case with this girl, I don't know. I wasn't there. And all of these people that have become instant seasoned detectives or members of the FBI and CIA, because girl, these girls with a quick Google search think that they're, should be director of the FBI or the CIA. And clearly,
expect the gadgets.
And Google will tell you less than 20% of the stuff that you pull up on Google, less than 20% is accurate.
.org or .com. Let's be very clear, because a lot of people are like, oh, I see statistics. A girl, is it .com? No.
And even with .org, if you go and you do some real search on it, you could do a quick search on that website. And use, for example, there's a MartinLutherKing.org website that's built by white supremacists and members of the KKK.
It kind of reminds me of Kanika Jenkins. Y'all remember when that black woman went missing and like they found her in like a freezer or something like that, and it was like they were saying that like all like pretty much the story went viral and all these people started giving these theories of what they thought happened because it was a little clip that went and they kept on cycle like watching the video over and over again.
What clip?
It was like a clip of her walking into the freezer. Y'all remember Kanika Jenkins? I wish I had the picture.
I never seen that video, but I heard about it. I heard.
Yeah, but anyways, it was a clip of her walking into the freezer, and it went viral. And basically, all these people came forward, and like because the FBI, everyone had their eyes on the FBI to figure it out. All they just came out and was like, oh, like she killed herself, and like all these people was like, no, but it's like you said, like you just got your forensic
degree
online, and now you think that you're like qualified to comment on stuff. But at the same time, I also feel like sometimes on one hand, yes, social media does help with making people more like making the story more visible, but on the other hand, it also like has this like backlash or like the side effect where because it's like, damn, it's too many eyes on this story, we're gonna have to wrap it up or we're gonna have to change the narrative. And I feel like this is what happened with this situation with Carlee.
And this girl had to know it's 20. Like, how old is she?
Yeah, she's a nurse, so she's got to be like over 20, like 23. I don't know.
My thing about it is this: you can't do like you're from my generation. My generation of people came along, and maybe when I was in my 20s, I could have gotten away with something like that because social media, the information age of things wasn't what it is right now. But you can't be in your 20s right now thinking that you can really get away with doing something like just going missing and nobody's going to, find you and nobody's going to go and
I think it depends on who you are. I think it depends on who you are.
I mean, clearly Carlee just proved it doesn't because we didn't know a Carlee Russell from a hole in the wall, 4 days ago.
Right.
I don't know.
What I'm saying is if you're going to stage your own kidnapping or whatever, you can't be doing that in 2023. Baby, your shit got to be air.
You could stay gone for another couple days.
Baby, your shit got to be air the fuck tight. You couldn't have been doing no Google searches. Baby, you better be at the library doing a Google search. And not even and I ain't going to even say to go to the public library because they might query all of the internet searches at that library when they watch you on the surveillance camera walk into the library. Because in public places like library, they can follow you all the way to your seat when you get in the doggone library with some type of surveillance camera. You see what I'm saying?
What's the last time?
Especially if you live in a major city. Now, if you lived in a rural area, maybe.
Well, she is in Alabama. I don't know. I'm like, well, then you also have to take into account like the mental health side. Because I mean, clearly something is wrong with you if you do something like this, right? Same thing with Jesse, and that's the thing with that Juicy Smollett. Yeah, something's wrong with his motherfucker. Something is wrong with your boy.
The problem with Jesse, he had a complex. It was like it was
when he called himself the gay Tupac, that's
like he wanted to be a martyr. He wanted to be a martyr and people to remember his name, and that's basically what it was. A lot of gay people got like.
You think it's because he gay?
I don't think it's because he gay, but I'm just saying we do have like main character syndrome. A lot of us do have main
that girl. When you're not that girl.
Everybody want to be the Regina George child. Just be a.
I mean, the show was starting to wane in ratings. The popularity. There's a whole lot of things that you can point to in that situation. You was getting your back blown out by these big fine, Nigerians up at the bathhouse.
Wait, I thought you was about to say Lee Daniels. I'm like, girl.
No, not Lee Daniels. I don't think. But the girls say Jesse used to live on Jacked and Grinder. They say Mama used to live on Jacked and Grinder. Right?
I bet you he did, child.
Yeah, that's how he met them. Honey, at the bathhouse, baby. He had some money to throw around. I think they were just, paid. Hey, you got money, okay. We'll give you a good workout and of your muscles and of your jaws. You know, good
With that
girl.
one little cut on his cheek,
Hmm.
Him sitting up in the corner
and then
taking a
had
selfie.
the noose over here, girl.
That he kept the new. He kept the new. Not you about to do it. He kept you ignorant. He kept the news on him for medical. Like
Oh, girl, I
who
just
has
can't.
walking around with a noose on them in point
And that
4 degrees?
noose looked like that shit have ripped right off when they try to pull that shit. Come on, let's be very clear. That noose came from Michaels. AC Moore. Wasn't no goddamn noose.
Lord help us. Is there anything else? I know, Teddy, you said you have a hard stop at 9.
Yeah. Oh, there's a new Dwight Howard. They put it in my members only chat. Shout out to my members only chat. I have a members only chat.
What's up with
Baby, they're
Dwight
supposed
Howard?
to be on it. There's a new person, a new boy suing Dwight Howard, the basketball player.
I heard about that.
Yeah, it's getting real spicy. Said I think there was a trans woman involved or somebody, and there was an alleged SA involved and everything. You know, Dwight Howard has a type. He has many, many cases like this. He like him dark skin with
Skinny.
pretty skin, skinny, with long hair, relaxed,
Yes.
long hair. You got to be kind of femme. He don't want you to be necessarily a woman, but he wants you to be on the femme side. You know what I'm saying? If you get your hair relaxed or straightened, he's here for it. Beautiful, chocolatey, or dark brown, dark skin, he's here for it.
I
Oh, he
wonder
has a type. He frequents. I'm gonna say allegedly, even though I know this on account of people go. He frequents parties where there are parties that you can have in the circuit where the trans for celebrities who like the trans girls, and there are sex parties that they go to just for that. That's very discreet.
And you know what? You know what I say about that? I wonder why this whole story that came out a week ago about him, pushing his son and teaching him resilience went viral. Oh, you trying to change the narrative? You trying to change the subject, child?
Dwight Howard did that.
Yeah, it was a video of his son. Like, you got to keep on going. The son was crying on the. Let me see if we talk about the same.
I think one thing influences the other. However, if Dwight Howard, just live in your truth, sweetheart. Girl, if you pansexual, you pansexual, girl.
2 points before I forget. One, when you was describing his type, you low-key described Royce.
That's my point. No, that's the whole point that I was making. Go look at all of the other people who have alleged that he's either assaulted them or they got mad because he stopped having sex with them, and so they tried to, put his tea out there. There's about a good 5 or 6 that I can think of off the top of my head. They all remind you of Royce. Dark skin,
Royce?
Slim, long hair, androgynous.
I wouldn't describe her. I guess she is kind of tomboyish.
No, I'm not saying she's androgynous, but I'm saying the men that he deals with are.
Royce is his baby mama from Basketball Wives. She's also was my favorite wife. I thought she was very cute, very pretty.
Remember when he married her as he was going into the league, and there was this whole I'm a Christian. If you remember, you might not remember, Derek, because this was a long time ago. But when Dwight Howard first came into the league, the big thing was, I'm a Christian man, and I have these Christian values, and I married my high school. I don't know if she was in high school or college, but I remember they were together before he got into the NBA, and he was marrying her because he was going to save himself a marriage. And there was this whole, I'm a Christian, this, Christian, that, Christian values, this, that, and the third. And I remember back then, my side eye was like, girl, you doing this Christian thing way too hard. And then as stuff started to come out from friends of mine, this was before it got into the media, but I had friends that would say, girl, I heard XYZ said she had a run-in with him. This was back in his Orlando Magic days. Girl, they said she bust him down and da-da-da-da-da.
Bust him down, child? Not he the pillow princess.
You know them tall men love to get their backbones out. Them be the slap
yes,
bottoms.
we do.
Them be the don't touch me bottoms. Okay, girl.
Yes,
Girls.
we
Them the
do.
girls don't
Okay.
even want you to acknowledge that they even have genitalia there, honey.
But no,
They
not
think their
I.
ass is a coot. No, I'm serious. No, I'm serious. Girl. Ooh, girl. But
Wait,
yes,
what? Not act like it's a cook girl.
girl. But yes, but that was before any of the cases went big and viral. I just was hearing those. I said, child, that makes sense. And then as they started coming out, I said, mm-hmm. Yeah.
He
And
kind of look
now
like he one of the
what I
girls.
also
Honestly.
heard was
Because I know.
that some of the places where he got traded was because of things that were bubbling up to the surface, and the teams were trying to get away from it, and he was trying to get away from it as well. So it was a mutual thing, and get it behind him and get child.
So, my second point. Well, okay, it's a lot. It's a lot to digest. Second, are they? Because I don't have a problem with him liking, whatever,
Mhm.
liking whatever he likes, whether it be trans women, non-binary men, what have you. I don't have a problem with him being queer, but him being a predator and these
That's the
people not
problem.
consenting to
Now,
the issue. That's
some
I'm like,
people,
is that the T? Because those
my
are two
friend,
separate issues.
my friend who told me about the first couple instances, we talked about this, and they said that they don't believe some of these girls. Some of these girls are mad because he might have moved on. He might have slid them a couple,
Dollars.
coins,
And now
and
that money's not
now
coming
the
in.
money, stopped coming, and now they just try. You know how the girls get? They trying to out. My friend who told me about the first couple cases before it got said, I absolutely unequivocally don't believe any of these cases. None of them. Because they said he's very intentional. When he say you coming over, bitch, we coming over here for a reason. We ain't coming over here. You know what I'm saying? And not that you can't change your mind
Right,
in the middle,
right,
because you can. I'm not saying that.
right,
But if you notice a lot of the patterns, it hasn't been a one and done. It wasn't a, oh, that first time he did something to me and I immediately went and reported it. Or it was like, after how many times, now I want to come out. Now this latest one, we only hear about one. I got to do some more investigative reporting and see how long ago this was, whether or not there were multiple. Like, I really am going to go do my investigative reporting, because done whole exposés on some of his previous cases on my channel way back, like in 2019 and stuff. But I really am going to go do some investigative reporting and see what I can find out about this one.
Well, did you hear about the case with Royce and the son? I mean, it ain't got nothing to do with Dwight, but
I don't know that I think I may have refreshed my memory.
well, alleged. I'm gonna say allegedly, even though it's really not alleged because it's court documents. But Royce was charged with a felony for child neglect because she left her allegedly. She left her son was like M-wording her boyfriend's youngest son allegedly, and she knew about it and like left them in the room
I
together.
think I heard that. That
Hey,
was no, no, no. I think I remember. This was a
She
couple
hold
years
on.
ago. This
Yeah,
isn't
this was
recent.
last year. This was
Yeah,
last year. It was
I
last year.
thought it was like
No,
2020.
wait,
no.
you
Okay.
said she let him do? She let her
Mhm.
son do what?
Maybe
Yeah, that was the story. I
at
remember
best
that now.
she
And
didn't.
I
She
think
didn't
there was
let.
another family member involved too.
Hold on. Let
Yeah,
me clear some things
clarify,
up. Let me clear
reverse.
some things up. She did not allow her son to do anything. She knew that her son had a past of um
Hmm.
sexual trauma induced onto him and also inducing it onto others. And like she was aware of it, she knew about it, like she was sending him to counseling and everything. And as a result, she was told like you cannot allow him to be around other kids, like he's a sexual
I
allegedly
remember this
a
now.
sexual predator. And like, so we're gonna, even though he's still a child, he's your responsibility to keep him away from other
And
kids.
she didn't do that.
She
She
Which
didn't
didn't do
do
child
that.
is that? Did they have multiple kids?
no, so she left him around her boyfriend's son, who was like
Right.
6 years
I
old.
thought it was another relative, like a cousin.
Okay.
I
No, it
knew
was
it
her
was somebody that
boyfriend's
wasn't her
son.
child. I know. I
Mhm.
remember it was somebody who I remember now. Now that you say that, I vividly remember that now, because I was like, "What in the world is going on?"
What the
And this
fuck
didn't
is
have
going
anything
on?
to do with Dwight.
It
I want
didn't.
to, say this is
Yeah.
not Dwight's fault. It had nothing to do with Dwight. Dwight had nothing to do with this. This was all while this was he was in her
Hair.
thing. I'll have to do another expose on
Yeah.
the
Okay.
Dwight
Okay.
Royce, everything. So I got to get out of here. I had a hard stop at 9
Okay.
o'clock. Let me go. I'm missing a meeting.
All right.
Hey,
See,
y'all, I got to get out of here. Love y'all. Hey, y'all. Love y'all.
y'all know where to find them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that was a
wow.
lot.
But
Yeah.
wow. So wait, which son? Because I recently seen the video, and then you know what I'm talking about of him. Like his son was on the little. That's not the son.
Oh, I didn't see that. I did not see that video.
How old is the son that is allegedly doing all this stuff?
I want to say he's like 12.
Okay, that can't be that. That can't be that boy then.
Maybe 13.
Is he light skinned? Do you know what he look like?
I don't know what he looks like. I don't know. I don't think he's light skinned though. But don't quote me.
Okay. So it must be another child then, because it's
yeah, maybe he has 2 kids. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But child, we gotta talk. Where are we going next? Whose channel's next? Is it Teddy's?
Yeah.
I'm so ready for the season to be over.
I am. I don't even think we're gonna do the reunion.
Of course we're gonna do the reunion. That's
we
the
didn't
best
do the reunion
part.
last year.
Who didn't do the reunion?
Oh, wait, was you with us last year?
I wasn't with y'all.
Oh yeah, you started coming on to Potomac.
This year. Right.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't even do the reunion?
We didn't, because the reunion was that bad.
Was it that bad?
It was. Like, it was. I don't even think I finished the last part, like the third part. It was just like, girl, what are we talking about? What are we doing?
That's how I feel about this season. What are we talking about?
But at least Potomac was toxic though. But at least it had some. We was glued, honey. We was.
You gonna watch next season?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch next season. I'm gonna see what it gives, because now this fight done happened.
I wasn't. They lucky the fight happened, because I wasn't gonna watch it, because I heard about Robin back, and I'm like, fuck that.
Robert.
Rob.
Okay, Rob. Okay, Robert and Gizzard.
Shout out to Alexander Rogers.
Ah.
Child, let me get up off this thing. Go tend to my churn. Darren, let the people know where they can find you.
You can find me at the Darren Green Show, child. We are on. We have not been on lately because it's a slow week, and we're trying to get these topics together, child. And it's just a lot going on. But if anything, please subscribe to the show right here, Darren Green Show.
Yes, and y'all know where to find me at Medusa Show Off on Instagram and YouTube, and at the Medusa Show on TikTok. We will be back every Monday at 8 p.m. Did you ever want to join my live show?
Okay, yeah, we Monday. No, because I had to see what I was doing on Monday. But no, I'm good on Monday.
It don't have to be this Monday, but any Monday. Every Monday, I'm here at Monday at 8 p.m.
You come on my show, so I gotta
yeah, definitely. We'll plan a time when it's like really when it's a lot of topics. We'll do a live show Monday at 8. But we'll be back next week, Monday at 8, and then we'll be on Teddy's channel Tuesday at 8. And yeah, we'll go from there. And then don't you go live on Wednesdays at 8? Not 8, but like Wednesday.
It depends on what the topic, if the topic's is topic in.
Okay.
But anyway, I'll probably give y'all a show by the end of the week. But I need to do more videos, because
yes,
get me my videos up, honey.
I need to make more TikToks.
I feel like that was the problem. I was making more TikTok. If I either make too many videos for YouTube and not enough TikToks, or too many TikToks and not enough videos. Like, it's no balance.
Right.
Like,
as of lately, I've been more consistent with YouTube than TikTok. But
I fell into that phase too, because it was like, man, TikTok, I'm trying to get on YouTube. I'm trying to get to YouTube bag.
Yeah.
But now that I'm getting paid with both, like, it's like I want to do both, because I want to, like, I completely stopped posting on Instagram. Because I'm like, I'm
trying to get like you. You getting paid on both.
I'm trying to get like you. You should have look. You got the impressions, and
I'm doing something wrong. Clearly, like, what am I doing? What am I doing?
So is it just the watch time hours?
I need some consulting. Like, I need a consultant. I don't know. I'm being more consistent with the YouTube, but maybe I'm not promoting it enough. I don't know.
Just do more videos. The lives. Let me tell you something about the lives. The lives only good for one day. And you don't really get those. You don't really see like videos grow. Like, let's say you make a video and it's like 50 views like you go live, it's like 50 views, and then it gets to 100, and it'll peak at that
plateau right there. Yeah.
But with a upload, it can get 50 today, and then 2 weeks later it can be like 2,000, or it has the ability to grow. If you go back into your old videos, which I heard too, and like redo the thumbnail, you can grow views on that. Like, I mean, I tried it. It's proven because other pages have tried that before. Like they've like updated the thumbnails, and then the videos do like so better. Like, and it needs to be some old ass videos. Like, it's just like you gotta trick the system.
People definitely be sleeping on my last my old
clips of your live. Yes,
I could do that.
You can have more content, because at the end of the day, like, if people are watching this full hour thing, they're not everybody's gonna watch the full hour, and there may be a section that you want to talk about. Clip this, like, once you're able to download this clip, and then like make more videos, and then you're making more uploads,
right?
Because I think when it comes to, well, what happened with the reason why I'm a partner, because I did that Nicki Minaj live, like when she went on AMP, and then I had like so many people on that next couple days. Like, I was a YouTube partner because it was with the live, but I got lucky as hell. Like, I was at damn near 3,000, 3,500 something, waiting on it for it to get 4,000, because that's what you need to get to be a partner. But yeah, I mean, it's
4,000 for what, the watch hours or
the watch hours. Is it still 4,000?
I don't even. I know I'm over 1 million views, and so I don't know what, you know what I mean. I don't know if my watch hours. It's so complex.
You gotta look on the dashboard to see where you're at, and watch some watch time hours, because them shits like to go down. I used to get so mad when them bitches go down. I'm like,
4,000 for the year. 4,000 a year.
4,000. You need to get 4,000 in the span of a couple months. Because it goes down after, and now only 500. Now only 500 subscribers.
What?
You can become a partner with 500 subscribers now. The watch time, I bet you the watch time hours is still 4,000.
They said for reels or shorts,
don't even count. You need 10 million.
10 million. I was like,
10 million views.
Girl.
But see, the thing about it is, though, the shorts, you don't even get paid that much with the shorts. You get paid for the videos, the uploads. If you get like at least 1,000, 2,000, you can get like 20. That's a good $20. You know, and it continues to grow, and you continue to trend up. But you got to keep on doing uploads. Like, and uploads is hard, child. It's hard. Right. Watch time hours the same, I think. Yeah, I think it's the same.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm trying to look at what my watch. Do I gonna manage videos? I'm gonna figure it out. Let me not do it live on here, child.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out what my we're gonna get this together. I mean, my channel has done very well this year, like in the last 6 months, and it's because I've been more consistent. It's like it's always a cycle for me. I gotta start off on TikTok, make the video on TikTok, post a video from TikTok to the reels or shorts over here. That goes semi-viral.
The shorts the algorithm is getting real shitty with the shorts now.
I can see that. My shorts ain't doing what they used to do.
Yeah.
I also haven't been making them as much.
I used to get a quick 1,000. Like, let me tell you something. That'd be like a hit. That'd be a hit, like a girl. But now you sit there, be lucky to get like 100. I'm like, shit.
My watch time is 241. What that mean?
Your watch time is 241. 241 what?
Right, 241.8. Right, like.
Okay.
What does that even mean?
It looks different. It looks different now, because the way they changed that 242, not 248. It's got to be in somewhere in the thousands, close, right?
Right. Like, I thought I'm confused.
Right. Are you on Earn? That's what it's called.
Earn? What's that?
Okay, so when you go on your dashboard, and that's YouTube Studio.
Oh right, yeah.
And you want to hit?
No, I'm not. I was on analytics.
Yeah, no, go on Earn.
Go Earn, okay.
And then it should tell you where you are at.
Out of 3,000 watch hours, I don't even want to say how much.
Oh, you don't want to say how much? Okay, but okay. I mean, you
It's
close.
less than 1,000.
Oh,
Like what?
I think it has to do with the uploads then, because the lives, like I said, the lives. If the live don't do like astronomically good, like lives could get your watch time hours to skyrocket, but it's got to be everybody. But like people got to be on the live
Oh my
at that time.
god.
It's you can generate some stuff if you keep on doing uploads. You got to upload. I try to make it to a habit to do every day at one point, but that's too much. But I'm about to start back doing that again. Like
You was uploading every day?
I was at one point, yeah. I stopped though. I only did the podcast, but I do need to continue to do that.
I
Then
can do once a week. You got
when
me
I did a
one.
podcast, I would make hella clips
Right.
because more people watch the clips than because like my podcast, my full episodes, like 100, 200 is like what I usually get off the 4 episodes. I clip them so people see more.
Okay. I'm gonna go make clips of these last lives.
Yeah. And if there's any other lives you want to go back, you might want to clip something that we talked about before, or something that when you went on live the other day. I mean, it's definitely. I think the last video I did, y'all, I was talking. What was I talking about?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Because we're gonna figure this out. Because we're making money this year. This is my
Okay.
year.
This your year.
This my year.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, once you get to that YouTube partnership, girl.
It's down here for there.
When I tell you, it feel like they be suppressing your views too.
It's okay. Hey, we not even there yet. Let me get there first. Let me get there first. But thank you for everybody that tuned in. I am Medusa Show Off. I study showing off, and I will be back with some more. Y'all already know where to see my partner Darren Green at. Y'all know what the vibes is. And yeah, I really appreciate y'all for coming in. I love you so much. Deuces. Bye, y'all.
Bye.